Although actually, hold on, don't... Yeah, do. Scrapping, 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 scrapping. Rebuild. We have glass again. We have about 1 billion parts, so I need to unprioritize the parts now. I really didn't need to do that. And then I need to double check in this because one of you is finished. It needs just an extra glass. So we're up to 4 of the 15 space mirrors now. Oh, see, these are the sectors you can unlock. So sector 1 is all the way up there. Gotcha. So chemicals are fine, water is fine, silicon is a bit and glass is a bit low, but we are working on silicon. Silicon's over here. Have we discovered any other materials? We've discovered some big bunch of uranium and a big bunch of silicon here. Are you out of power? You are not out of power. So we could try to establish this silicon. I mean, these two are eventually going to meet. We are working towards pretty much doing that. Hey, Myra. First time watching this game. Well, it was the first time I was ever playing it yesterday, so welcome! Okay, steel is actually starting to arrive at this aerological survey now, which is nice. Drone hub's being finished. That's definitely going to help with the transportation along here.
Stage 3 engineering technologies will be very useful.
Yes, yes they will. We're up to 100 millibar pressure. So things are getting better, things are improving. On the terraforming side of things. And there it is, the aerological scanner. So if we go back to the scanning page, we see that we have this guy all the way back here. You are going to be torn down. And then this scanner is going to take your place. Same thing that was going to happen over here, and in fact, you're built. Oh, brilliant. So this one can be torn down. And we'll get a bunch of resources back for those. Awesome! And we've already found some chemicals here. It's going to take a while for that to do its thing. Oh dear. Imminent impact. It's not actually going to hit anything, so we're good. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time. And that is going to require maintenance, but we can basically just stick a maintenance thing right in the middle of this. It's also going to require power. Which can pretty much come from either direction.
Raiding party!
Mr. Joker TV, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to Mr. Joker's viewers. Hello, hello, hello. We are just in the process of connecting our two colonies. Mr. Joker TV, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So we are playing Per Aspera, and we are on the second level.
Mars has now reached 100 millibars. That is 1/3 of the way to the goal. I wonder, are we doing the right thing? Yes, this is the right thing to do. We are helping Mars reach its full potential. Well, either way, Mars is on its way. We are shaping the future.
Bit further than you, but the game is amazing. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I didn't really know what to expect when I started yesterday, but I'm absolutely loving this so far. It's pretty good. Alright, silicon mines under production, that's good. Resources are flowing over here now. That's underway. Have we found any? Yes! Iron! Oh, glorious day! Oh, oh, iron. Oh, give me both of those now. Oh, it's a good feeling. I think we can stick another worker hub. Oh man, good, 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 good. Ah, greenhouse gas factories. I think I'm going to keep importing it for now. Chemicals there by the iron as well. Yeah, there are. Let's drop a chemical plant here too. Okay, then basically I'm going to need to get an industrial hub going. Now, here's the thing, and no spoilers, please. This is me thinking here. I don't know if there's going to be a thing about rising sea levels. I suspect there will be. So my thinking here is, do I really want to put... Wow, it's going to take a long time to reach that, though. Like, definitely not in here. That's probably going to be a lake, but on here? Maybe. So do I want to put my metal works, like the factories which are going to be around more or less permanently there, or do I just want to stick them over here? I think I'm going to stick them kind of on this. So I'm going to go ahead and place another steel factory. And also another parts factory here. Because I doubt that we're very close to rising sea levels, but it is something we're going to need to consider. Like, building something in here, probably not a great idea. Oh, we connected? Oh, we almost are. We have roads going all the way. I'm actually impressed by how quickly they've done this. Nice. Building limit's gone up. Okay, so now we can get the carbonite nuclear extractor. We can get mine level 3s. That's what I want to do. Have to unlock the sector first. Yeah, true. How far does my sector even reach? Oh, we're right on the edge of it. It ends here. Needs 2 polymers, an electronic, steel, and aluminium. And it can now be fed from both sides. Electronic and aluminium, that's all we need. I saw a bot from here going over here, so we're connected. We are now completely connected between these two. Gotta say, whoever programmed the resource movement logic did a really good job on that. Like, sometimes the movement of materials can be kind of janky in games like this, but here it's pretty good. So are we scanning any other useful things? There is actually more silicon here. So, yes. That would be very easy to grab. Let's go ahead and grab it. Actually, let's wait until we have the level 3 mines, then grab it. Although this is going to take a long time. You know what? Let's just grab it now. Where's it gone? There. Thoughts on the game so far? I really like it. I think that they've done an absolutely stellar job on this game. It's pretty good. Right, now that these two bases are connected, I feel like I can go ahead, finally, to put a research centre on this. Because this place has not had a source of food or water production. Although it has had water for ages. Did I ever set up food production here? No. No, I did not. So to make up for that, let's put a food production thing right there. Are we in power range? We're easily in power range. Repair, easily in repair. Glorious! Is killed surviving Mars for Paradox or resource management. I still haven't played the terraforming part of surviving Mars. Whether it's going to be better than the terraforming in this, I have my doubts. But one of these days I do need to try it. One issue I had is when my maintenance stopped. Yeah, we had something similar when our parts ran out. Which is one of the reasons I was so hungry for the iron when you guys arrived. Because we've had massive iron shortages, which meant there were steel shortages, which meant there were parts shortages, which meant there were worker shortages, which meant nothing got done. Thankfully that's at an end. And then the other thing we need to do is a control satellite. But right now I'm kind of focusing on the space mirrors. In fact, both of you had already sent. Ooh, hostile forces. Ah! Oh boy, that's a lot of bad guys. Let's send in some more reinforcements. And then you go on to a course there. You go to there. Actually, probably to there. I clearly need to build more defences. I will admit, kind of forgot to do that here. Oh, and there's the end of the sector. I see. That was a big group. Really big grid. What place did you come from? So we did lose worker hub. And they badly damaged the maintenance. Oh man, that would have been annoying. The maintenance facility, but they didn't blow it up. So clearly we need another drone hive out here as well. Oops. Didn't place. Well, clearly there's a drone hub somewhere that's missing its drones. There it is. Then we probably need one here in the middle too. Just to make sure that we keep that protected. No idea you can move them, I feel so dumb. Yeah, you can, which is kind of helpful. Like, obviously you can tell from my layout, didn't realise that either when I first started building them. Otherwise, I think I probably would have done it with a bit more of a centralised system. Like, these guys in the middle, I've literally never used them. So if I ever need the capacity, I can start removing the ones in the centre. And that building that we just lost over here, that's the first building I've ever lost to a drone attack. How are we doing for materials? Aluminium is sinking. We could do with another source of aluminium. Well, we're getting chemicals. Aluminium. There's iron there. Chemicals there. I'm not seeing any right now. However, it's a long way away. So aluminium, I think, might become another problem. We're finding these little deposits here and there. I mean, now that we're getting more efficient scanning going, I think we may find more. Because we've got a scanner here, we've got a scanner here, we've got a new scanner here, plus the two that are in the central base annex. Glass, aluminium. That's what we're short on. We've done 6 out of the 15. We're a third of the way with the space mirrors. CO2 is rising rapidly as we're unfreezing it from the polar ice caps. Temperature's also rising nicely. And I think the next thing I'll do will be the satellite SA-1. Take a look up there, see what we see. It's been a while since we did that. Yeah, the next shortage is definitely glass and aluminium. Although we have just established another silicon site here. How's iron doing? Iron's rising. Good. So is steel. So are parts. We could potentially do with one more steel factory in here. Just to keep all of that fed. And actually, it looks like all of our construction projects are done. Oh, aluminium. There's some. 700. Still worth getting. Aluminium. Oh, just. It's out of power range, but that's okay. That I can fix. How easy is it to lose track of where everything is? So one little peeve I do have with the game is it's kind of hard to find individual structures. So for example, earlier on I was like, I need to upgrade all of my steel factories. There's no way of filtering for just your steel factories. The easiest and only way I've seen of doing it is to find a steel factory and then click it, and they all have this surround, but it's not like their icons are highlighted. And I have a relatively large base, but I have a feeling that these bases are going to get a lot bigger as the game goes on. So the lack of filtering for that type of thing is a bit problematic. Likewise, like upgrading mines and things like that. To the point where I'm wondering, it's probably not worth upgrading mines you already own. You should only upgrade mines that you're building. But that doesn't hold true for the factories. The factories you're going to want to keep upgrading. Or you just keep building everything level 1. You just build a lot of them. Which is probably actually a little bit easier to manage. Because one thing this game doesn't have a problem with, space. You got loads of space. Although then logistics become an issue, but then you solve that by building more workers, which then requires more buildings. And, building icon to the left. Yeah, this highlights... The problem with this is you can't... Oh. Okay, I'm selecting them. Now what? Factories. Oh, there's an upgrade thing here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the thing I was crying out for. You are amazing. Thank you so much for that. Alright, food factories do not need to be upgraded. Electronics factories probably do. And then the mines. Like all of my mines should be level 2s. If they aren't already. Okay, that's very helpful. Good to know. Well, we taught each other something today. I showed you that you can move your armies. You showed me that you can actually upgrade stuff more easily. Ah, amazing. 0G morals. I will indeed drink the tea. Thank you. Clicking the little flag under locate center screen. I think I understand what you mean. Oh, this thing. Ah! See, I was expecting to be able to just click on them. I'm not sure why it has a separate locate button, but okay. Right. Let's just slow this down for a second because I want to see how we're doing here. So glass is still a problem. Everything else we're actually producing in pretty decent quantities. It's silicon again. That's iron, that's carbon, uranium, iron, chemicals, silicon. So you're going to be pretty easily integrated into my regular systems, that's not a problem. You're a bit further away and would require additional development, but that's not necessarily an issue. It's just more worker hubs. And I actually kind of like having more worker hubs along here, because it means I'm not going to have a single breakpoint. Like, if a meteorite hit like that, this road is severed. But if I could have a double line, perfect. But I'm not specifically going to build a double line just for that. Pointless. Power is fine. How are we doing? We need 1400, we have 1800 storage. That's great. Okay, we're good. So we've actually almost scanned everything between the two bases. Okay then. Alright, gonna get some food and stretch. We'll see your choices definitely change how the game goes. Getting a different story. Interesting. Yeah, that's one thing I was kind of hoping would happen. I have a feeling that one of the branching areas is... I haven't used the nukes, obviously, because I haven't even explored it yet. These guys are researching. There's one dude here. It's all on my own. It'll take me 4,306 days to research this. There is another shuttle incoming. It's one of the things I do like about this. Ooh, they fly airships. Which I'm curious about, because isn't one of the problems in Mars that there just isn't any air? There's no atmosphere. It's one of the things we're developing. So that thing is going to require a heck of a lot of upward thrust. I guess that's it. It doesn't have thrust. It floats. That's why it's an airship. And Mars being a smaller planet means it has less gravity, which means there's less downward force. So an airship would solve that. Okay. Clever people have thought about this. Have we got anything which has been blown up? No. Yes. Actually, we have. You're on the very outskirts of my repair radius. To the extent where you're not actually getting repaired, that's irritating.